Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you? Just gonna wait for some people to come in. I am almost done this painting. Yay! Woo woo! And Shay is up with me. Why did my light go out? All right, there we go. Now we got the proper light. We are finishing this section right here and right here. Yeah. Hello, Kyle. Hi, Belle. Hi, Bud Files. Hi, guys. How's it going? How's your morning going? Good to see you guys. How you doing, Belle? How you doing, Kyle? How you doing, Bud Files? I think in a bit I will open up I will drop the link to the StreamYard so that you guys can come up and hang out. Just in a little bit, though. Hi, Jaden. Hello and welcome. Ooh. Welcome to my Diamond Dot corner of the YouTube universe. Glad you could you're alive and kicking. How about you? I'm alive and kicking as well, Kyle. Alive and kicking. I'm doing good, Kyle. I'm having a good morning. Kay's up with me. So I have company. I'm doing good. Thank you, Kyle. How you doing, Jaden? How's your morning coming along? No. Sorry. No chaos. I will do your litter boxes later. Well, she's out here, Didi. She's not in her room. Well, what's the matter? Oh, Didi. Didi cares. Lay down. Didi, lay down. Where'd you go? Oh, sorry, I was talking to my cat. Trying to get him to just lay down and chill. Feel free to ask questions, guys, that you want me to answer. Like, what's my favorite color? What's, I don't know, stuff like that. Pink. Pink is my favorite color. What is my favorite animal? My favorite animal, other than the cat, is an elephant.
I don't know. I feel like fox.
Well, it could be a fox right now because I'm obsessed with foxes. Chaos. Like, what's my favorite kind of movies? What are just random questions you guys can ask and I will answer. Plus, it keeps the chatting going. So that there's no, like, stale air. Because I'm not good at talking about, like, myself. Yep. Minute. Minute.
You could tell them the moron story.
Yeah. I don't remember the moron, like, not like you do.
So what? You want me to tell them the moron story?
Sure. Just speak a little loud because I have music on.
What? No, I'm just kidding.
Mm,
Let's just yell at the mic.
hold on one sec.
Hello, Shady Smarmy. So for Valentine's Day, I bought Chantel a fidget spinner. Show the fidget spinner. Hello, Kitty. It's very cute and her favorite color. Anyways, so we were chatting about just fidget spinners, fidgets in general, and she was just like, yeah, fidget spinners are awesome. They're the best. They're my favorite. And I was like, oh, yeah. I'm like, did you have a fidget spinner before? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh. I was like, I know, I've never seen it. Do you know where it is? And she said, no, I have no clue. And I laughed at her because she doesn't know where anything is.
Nope.
So I wasn't surprised. And I said to her, well, there you go. And she's like, what? She's like, I don't know where it is. So no, like, that's not helpful. And I was like, in your hand. And I started to say, you moron. And I stopped myself. And Chantel looks at me and she's like, you were gonna call me a moron. So now I just call her moron every once in a while because it's hilarious. If you hear me call her moron,
Especially when I'm high. But if I'm high, I'm a moron. I am a legit moron.
oh, it was hilarious. I got a good kick out of it. You got a good kick out of it. We just giggled. Yeah, that's what we're like.
That's what happened with the
Chantel doesn't know how to make conversation.
I don't know how to make conversations, and I hate that because then it becomes awkward and silent. And if I don't have somebody to talk to, I'm like,
Yes. I'm not the best at conversation starting either.
no,
No. It's not my forte.
no, me neither.
I mean, I can. I definitely start conversations with you on a regular basis, right? I don't know. I think that's also part of why I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with my channel. Like, yeah, sure, I can do my crafting stuff, but I don't want to just like sit in silence
and do unboxings.
Yeah. Like, I can totally do that.
Yeah.
It's just I'm trying to figure out what it is I want to be my thing.
Right.
Right? Like, I've played around with a few ideas. I know there are some YouTubers who like draw things and they'll tell like stories from their lives, and I think those are really cute. And I think that some people might get a kick out of some of the stories that I've been through in my life, because let's be real here, some real shit's happened. And I've been told since high school, really, that I'm really good at telling stories and that they enjoy listening to me. I've had friends just ask me to tell them shit just because they enjoy listening to me. So I'm like, okay. The main thing at that time was I got in some interesting multiple relationships when I was in high school, and I'm pretty sure it was Tiffany on the bus, and I think you were on the bus too. And Tiffany was like, "Tell us your stories." She's like, "I want to hear them." I'm like, "Nothing new has happened." She's like, "I don't care. Tell us again." And so I would talk about it, and like just every day, she just wanted to hear more, and I was like, "Okay, like I guess if that's what you want." Though I kind of moved away from talking about those things because our bus driver, he works the same shift all the time.
No.
And it just so happened that that was when we would get on the bus to get to school. And the bus driver stopped me one day and he said, "Do you know how many times you said the word like?" And he's like, "I do." He's like, "I used the counter for people." And he told me a number. It was something ridiculously high. And I was so embarrassed. And I, from that moment on, decided that I was going to avoid using the word like as much as humanly possible. Oh. But yeah, I don't know. I have some real kickers, some real funny ones, but also like some
Tragic one.
tragic. Yeah, sure, we could use the word tragic. I've almost died a few times. I got pregnant in my early 20s, and I don't know who the father is. It's between two guys. I'm not that big of a whore. And like stuff like that. I've been through a lot. I've been through abusive relationships, grooming, I don't know, lots of things like that. So I've fiddled around with the idea of talking about some of the things that have gone on in my life, some of the interesting things. I got into drugs. I did all sorts of things. I've gone to sex clubs, been polyamorous and a swinger. I've had so many experiences that I'm sure so many people have no experience with whatsoever, right? Like my life is a trip for sure. And I mean, the stories that I've heard other people tell, I'm like, yeah, that's cool, that's interesting. But none of them I necessarily would say are that much more interesting than mine. Some of them are downright like mundane. So I'm like, yeah, I could do something like that, but I really don't know. Do people want to hear about that?
Yeah.
Since, like, for me, since I was bullied since I was 5 years old,
Pro. Cheers.
I don't really have good self-esteem, right? I don't think that people are that interested in hearing about me, right? I feel like, why would they want to know?
Surprise.
Yeah. I mean, I've learned a lot in my life. I'm a very, very different person than I was in high school.
Very different.
And
me and Shay have known each other for over 20 plus years, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
And now she is my roommate.
Yeah. Yes, I am. And here's something kind of cute and interesting. Let's just say Chantel has had some not so great friends, and she's had them
Use and abuse.
use and abuse and take her boyfriends and or men love interests, whatever you want to call it. Um, and the other day, well, it was a couple weeks ago now, but I my friend called me. He's actually my ex, and we're talking, and then I told him about my current relationship, I guess, and he was a bit disappointed. He was sad. Because he misses me and all that kind of jazz. But um, then he says to me that if I have any people in mind, maybe I could throw someone his way, kind of deal, like help him find somebody. And I was like, oh my god, I'm like Chantel. And now to give a little bit of information, I think is crucial here because no, I am not just like throwing a shitty man at her.
No, he's a really nice guy.
He like part of the reason why we didn't work is that he is like one of the sweetest men I have ever met in my life. He is so kind and so caring and just an all around good human being. Like with everything that I've gone through in my life and with like how I've developed and changed over the years, like yes, I deserve a good nice man and all that kind of shit, but I'm also like I don't know, I feel like there's a level of naivete within somebody who's like he lives on an acreage. He is kind of like
Kind of sheltered.
well, I guess sheltered, but also like he's just like a southern gentleman.
Yeah.
You know, like he's very much a one woman person, and like he hasn't gone through as many things as me. He's gone through things, just not nearly as much as myself. And so like it's harder to relate to somebody who's never been through that much stuff, right? Like and I'm no saint anymore, right? Maybe if I had met him and started dating him back when I was still that like not overly sexual, not overly like I don't know, because like I enjoy like I don't know having mushrooms and like doing shit that I want to do whenever I want to do it, right? And I just don't know that I could see myself having that typical like white picket fence kind of relationship. So like as much as I love him dearly and want him to be happy,
he's okay with the sex.
yeah, like he's well, and he had no issues that I did pot either. I'm pretty sure he partakes sometimes, but it's I don't know. I'm just a different person.
Yeah.
I'm just more adventurous in my
endeavor.
Yeah, and my sex life and like all that kind of stuff. But in no way did I ever use that as a reason to not be with him. In fact, he ended up leaving me because we were in a polyamorous relationship and I had another partner. And he thought he could handle it and he couldn't. And so he ended it. And he was overly emotional and he didn't do it in a great way and he hurt my feelings and he regretted what he did and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, it happened. What happened and like that's not going to change, right? I'm not going to be mad at him about it either. Like we talked it through and everything's good. And so yeah, when he said that, I was like, I don't know why I never thought of that before, because out of everybody that I know, the two of you are both some of the most kind and patient and understanding and caring people that I've ever met. And I was like, huh, they may actually be a really good couple, because I feel like you guys are more on the same level than him and I, right? Like, you're not that wild, crazy person that I was and you never were. And you're not, I don't know, you're not polyamorous, you're not a swinger, you're not, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I think that you two could be a really good match.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, out of all of Chantel's friends doing shitty things to her, they're all like taking her men, and I'm like, you have mine. Honestly, I hope it works out, because I think you guys would be awesome.
I just want to be friends.
Well, of course. I'm not saying do it now. Right? Like, it takes time. He also lives 6 hours away. And, like, I have zero issues driving that distance. I just need a fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I'll take you to him, no problem.
Maybe we could, well, we could bus it.
That too, yeah. Like, we could figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about that part. I mean, obviously, considering the fact that I was with him before, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I even drove all the way to Medicine Hat to pick him up and drive all the way back in one day. So I literally spent 12 hours driving.
Mm-hmm.
12 hours.
Hey.
And it did not bother me one bit.
Right.
Like,
Harley.
I enjoy driving.
Yeah.
So, not going to complain.
No. I just forgot how far away it was.
6 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't mind. I mean, and I did the drive with my kid. Matt is amazing with my kid. In fact, my kid and other people's children freaking love him. Like, I brought him to my place, and I was at the time living with a different friend. And she has 3 girls, and these 3 girls adored him. Like, they didn't want him to leave. And like, one of the kids in particular, she was not close to anyone that quickly. Like, she's very standoffish, and like, they were all attached at his hip. They all wanted to spend time with him. Yeah. So I mean, like, he's a good one for sure, right? And I mean, I know without a shadow of a doubt, kids are some of the best judges of character.
Oh yeah.
Especially my kid. Like, again, back to interesting stories of my life. My child has met quite a few people, men in particular, both mine and other people's. Considering I lived with Nicole, Nicole had a boyfriend named Jeff, who was not a great guy. And huh? And when Guy met him, Guy did not like him. Never liked him. Guy pretty much always kind of made fun of him to his face. And would just, I don't know, like, there's just, this guy has a way of kind of talking to people that he's not overly fond of. And it's done, pretty funny.
Check it out, I'm done.
yeah, turns out he was an alcoholic and not a great guy. And then I don't know, he didn't really like my ex, who ended really badly. My favorite one was actually my friend Kennedy. She had a boyfriend, and Sky was still like a toddler at this time. And oh, I love this story. It was so funny. And so her and her boyfriend came over a few times. Like they came over for Halloween and I don't know, just a couple hangout sessions, I think. I can't even remember, but Sky was so freaking cute. Because Sky loves her, and she's Auntie D, and so the two of them are sitting next to each other on the couch or whatever, and Sky just like plops down and tries to shimmy in between the two of them. And every time he tried to touch her or kiss her or like anything, Sky was like, no. He like took his hand off of her. And Sky's like, she's mine, basically. And oh, it was the most adorable thing ever. But like this toddler was like, I don't like you. And I don't want you with my Auntie D. And turns out too, he was not a great guy. He ended up basically in a cult, and oh, it was awful.
Wow.
But like my kid is so perceptive. It's hilarious. So like Auntie D, if she ever gets serious with a guy, her plan is to like run that guy by Sky because she trusts him. Because Guy has not steered her wrong thus far. Oh, which I just think is adorable. But yeah, I don't know. Kids are amazing. Yup.
Yep. I'm just rolling out this.
I'm working on a diamond painting for my mama's birthday. It arrived yesterday, and I was super excited. I just had to start working on it. I mean, I have like a month to finish it, but it'll be done way before that. I'm already almost a third of the way through it.
Easy. Oh yeah, she's fast, guys. She's really fast at diamond dyeing. Faster than I am. By quite a bit. Because she works on bigger sections than I do.
Well, I'm also more accurate, and I am more focused. I can also multitask better than you.
Yes.
Because you get distracted like nobody's business. I find it freaking hilarious. We'll have like movies on or something, and I just focus on what I'm doing. I listen and I look up occasionally, but I'm still doing my thing, right? You can tell she'll just like start staring at it and forget that she's doing something else. Or she'll start talking and she won't be actively doing it anymore. But also, I don't know. I just have some method to how I do things. I've always been the kind of person who wants to optimize productivity and to make things as quick and easy as possible. Like, look. I dropped some joke. Not a ton. Whatever. Anyways, like back when I was a teen and I worked at Starbucks. Why is mine not working? There we go. back when I was a teen and working at Starbucks, this was before they had implemented their own kind of method to make the drink making process more streamlined. And I actually kind of came up with almost identically the same method that they ended up coming up with several years later in order to streamline that process. And it was only slightly different because we used to steam more milk than the amount we needed for one beverage, right? And so, oh, and their whole shots dying thing, which they made up to make people try to work faster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep, that was fun. But yeah, the difference between the two was so minute, it was ridiculous. So when I went back to Starbucks several years later after going to two colleges and being a pastry chef and like working some real fucking jobs, and I went back and I learned all that. Looks good.
You want to go over it later?
I will. But yeah, so when they taught it to me, I was like, that's funny. I'm like, I started doing this like a decade ago. So like, I don't know. And also when I was working at Starbucks, I was working at fairly old location, which was close to my second high school. And then they opened a brand new location over by where my parents live. And they actually asked me, because I lived close, to transfer to that location. And I was super excited. I was like, this is going to be awesome. And I actually got to go into the store before we'd even opened and unbox everything, like, and actually set up the store. So I also ended up deciding like where we were going to keep the syrup and where we were going to keep the cups and like I helped organize that. And so again, I worked on optimizing that process there, like before the store even opened. So like it's just a thing that I've always done. And I try to do it in my personal life too. I'm excited to do it here, but it's been really hard because I'm used to starting from emptiness. Starting from scratch and putting everything out. And so starting in a place that's already pretty full is really messing with my juju here.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do I do this?
Right.
But I'll get there. I will get there. Oh. But yeah, so I optimize how I do things because I'm a crazy person. And I have no idea if anybody's even interested in what I'm saying.
I don't know either.
I am talking to myself.
No, we're talking to each other. People will watch it.
Meow, 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 meow. I'm like trying to be interesting. What's here?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a dead day today. Maybe later on in the day it'll get busier.
Maybe. But then that Shay doesn't get to know what people think.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, baby. I am so lonely. I have nobody. All on my own. I'm so lonely. That song always makes me think of Alyssa.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember like, we went shopping at, I'm pretty sure it was Deerfoot Mall.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember being in the changing room, like we were trying on clothes or something. And I can't even remember if Alyssa was even there, but I just remember singing in the changing room and thinking of Alyssa. I think we listened to that song together. Yeah, it's one of those odd memories. I always find it interesting what things stick in people's minds, you know?
Hello to the two that have come in. Good morning.
Yeah, people.
They are people, but I don't know if they're gonna talk.
We don't even know who these people are.
Well,
Hello, mystery people.
hello, mystery people. Do you want this?
Where want that? Oh. I don't know. Good, yeah. I am not hungry.
Ow!
Don't do that.
Hey, Car, good morning. Happy Wednesday to you.
Do I know Car? I don't know. I am awful with names. I am.
Gotta get ready for work here in a bit. Just stop by to say hello. Well, hello, and thank you for stopping by, Car.
Much appreciated.
Much appreciated, Car.
I just went on like a tangent for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, Shay kind of went on a tangent for like 20 minutes talking about stuff, and nobody was here.
Listening to me.
Nobody was there to
Mel didn't even
listen.
tell me. I was talking to myself. Made me sad.
Can you help me section this? Like, I don't know how to section this because of the size. Should I just do... I don't know. Thanks. Thanks.
I'm gonna put these in my container so they don't spill out.
I know.
So it's funny. This particular canvas is the first one that I've actually like attempted to do like a perfect separation on. Like I actually counted how many squares and make it exact. I'm not gonna do that.
No, it's fine.
I will just guesstimate, which I'm actually pretty damn good at.
Mm-hmm.
Which like this skill in particular came about when I was a pastry chef
Mm.
because I had to cut things into like perfect babies
Yep.
and try to make it even size slices. And sometimes it wasn't like cut in half, cut in half, cut in half, right? Like that's easy. That's the easiest way to do it, right? You just cut each into half and then keep going that way. But when you have to cut things into three. Um, so my question to you is, how big do you want your section to be?
Not too big. Not like yours, but a little smaller. Oh, excuse me. That was making me nauseous. But how are you doing, Karkar?
Do you want rectangles or square-ish?
Squarish.
Square. I'm gonna do
As much as possible.
Yeah.
If you can't, it's fine.
Yeah. That just determines whether I'm gonna do 3
Yay,
by
Wolf!
3 or 3 by 4. And so based on that, I think I'll do 3 by 4. I think that'll be closer to square. Now, this might seem like a really odd question to you, but when you work on your canvases, you typically go left to right,
Yeah.
and you go left to right,
No,
or you go
down.
all down.
All
Okay.
down. And then right.
So the reason I asked this is to determine what side the tape is on. Because the tape is thick, right? And so the line that I'm going to try and line up is going to be then the opposite edge of what I have.
Now we're using this cover minder. Little girl. Oh, right here. Getting new tires on my truck now. Awesome, Wolf. Currently smoking. Just got done doing laundry, checking all my medicated gummies, and walking baby Ewok. That's cute, Karkar. That's cool. That's cool, Wolf.
After
Hey, Kyle. Kyle says hi, Shay.
I don't know how I did that.
What?
I dropped it over here, and it bounced and ended up over here.
Wow.
I was looking over here.
I just finished the pink ribbon of hope, and that was a square. That was really fun to work with.
Oh, square girls.
Yeah, that one, the Diamond Art Club one is.
Yeah.
I don't mind their squares.
What's this one?
It's a for Pat. It's a lighthouse.
Round or square?
Round.
We're talking about drill shape, and you're like, it's for pet. I'm like, what? It's a lighthouse. No. That's not what I'm asking. Moron.
I'm tired. Except you should be more tired than me. Shay hasn't slept yet. Praise. Other than that, Wolf, how you doing? Shay, her some coffee. She doesn't like coffee.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, no, that's a lie.
You like coffee? You're just not a big coffee person.
Yeah, I'm just not a big coffee person. I need to work at Starbucks.
Right.
I'm a bit of a coffee snob. Let's go with that one.
Okay.
I'm particular about them.
Yep. Actually, I'm not going to use this one. Might use this one. I suffer from multiple project disorder.
Yes. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
See, guys, this is the one I'm going to be working with.
Has she changed her mind?
Yep. What?
Yep. Just having a special moment.
Now this diamond dot that I'm going to be doing is from Dreamer's Design. It is, what size is it?
32 by 28.
32 by 28. So it's a little small one. Well, it's not that little. It's smaller.
Smaller than the one you just did.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess if you compare it to the size that I want to be doing, like all the time, it's small.
Oh, yeah. That's why we call it snack size.
This is a snack size? This is.
And the small ones.
I thought that was like these ones.
No, those ones are snack size as well.
And this is a snack size?
Mm-hmm.
And what about...
Compared to your stuff, it's snack size.
To the ones that I'm excited to do.
Yeah.
But like so many of yours are like in this range.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting into bigger ones. So what's up, guys? What's going on? The cat kind of died. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. I feel like it's in my ear a lot. Okay.
Okay, it's probably not perfect, but
Whatever.
it's close.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
No, but you know me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I mean, really, this part, I try really hard to not get annoyed with myself, more so than anything, about like how I do in this kind of stage of things, because I'm like, well, this part doesn't affect the end result.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
How's that?
Perfect.
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 That's it. Do. So this is a lighthouse.
Yes.
Did you use your new one?
What?
Your new knife?
No.
Why?
Because I forgot. I forgot it was there.
It's a nice.
Is it?
Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
It's actually really sharp.
Good.
Like I was a little shocked. Shocking.
Shock it. Okay.
How many people are watching now?
1. It fluctuates. 1. Okay. 20. Let's do 20. Is there any 20 extra? Yeah. Okay. Let's change side pen. Because we are not working on that one anymore. Let's work with this one.
There's a hair on my canvas. Get off. I can't even tell if this is my hair or Zuzu's hair.
All right, let's get started. Okay. This is my first time working on a Dreamers Designs canvas. So, there's that.
Honey, I don't even think about where I got it from. I'm like, I don't even know anymore.
Well, the ones that don't have boxes, I'm like, I don't know where I got them.
Right? Yeah, that I don't think you didn't get me any Dreamers.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's the mushroom.
Mushroom house.
Yeah, mushroom house. Why? My bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh no!
That one's a pretty big one too. Not as big as my Diamond Art Club. Pretty big. I'm excited to work on them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're bigger than anything you've ever worked on.
Yes.
Yeah. I've already kitted up my largest one. Super exciting.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever go on the site.
Oh, it's all for delivery.
What?
Diamond Art Club stuff that I ordered previously to our conversation. It was done before. Everything that I received was done before.
That's a lie.
No.
Because we've had the conversation before you bought my Diamond Art Club, which means you bought this Diamond Art Club after the fact.
Probably.
And where's my Diamond Art Club, huh?
Over there.
I know, but how many do you have?
3, 4.
Yeah, and you bought more. I was struggling to choose, and you were just like,
Mm.
no,
I don't know.
no, I might have to enlist Dad.
No, no, no.
Your dad voice.
I did get you some stuff off of Etsy.
Yeah, when's that?
I just ordered it today.
What?
I ordered other stuff. But yeah, that other stuff is coming.
Oh, you mean you just recently bought stuff from Etsy?
Yes.
Oh my god, you gotta stop doing that. I mean, yes, I love gifts and it makes me really happy, but
One's coming on the 23rd.
there better not be any cover minders.
No.
Good.
Temu arrives today.
What did you get from Temu?
Is it bad that I say I don't know? Okay. And then I bought you a mushroom vacuum.
The little vacuum, the little diamond vacuum.
The trays, the pens for Sky and you. I got you a tray. This one. I can't make it bigger.
Okay. You can show me the small.
It's a skull. Butterfly. It's kind of like the one that you're doing.
Looks cool. Let's see what it looks like. Big. In person.
Hi, Chantel. I'm thinking about buying some diamond painting pens. I shouldn't, but I really want them.
Sounds like
me.
Yeah.
Sounds like me.
I've known people with impulse controls before, but
not as bad as me.
Yeah, I think you're the worst.
I am the worst.
I didn't say the worst.
No, I am the worst. I have very, very bad impulse control issues. Very bad.
I don't know. I feel like I might have to implement more strict ways of helping.
Okay.
You know what that consists of?
No, don't tell my dad.
No, that's not what it consists
of.
It consists of me putting it in my TFSA so that you don't have access to it.
I'll think about it. Right now it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. And it's not that I'm trying to be mean or controlling or like none of that. It's just like,
let me put it into mine. Like, I need to go to the bank.
Yeah.
And I need a ride. Because I need to go to the vet too. Get the food.
Yes.
For one of these
I heard
days.
that too, not vet too. So I was like, what the?
Oh.
I need to go to that too. Go to what?
Good afternoon, Christina.
But yes, like worst case scenario, we'll put it in my kids.
Yeah, if it gets really bad, yeah.
Oh, I don't think I saw that.
It's new.
Yeah.
Pretty, huh? Little flakes of red.
Cute. I mean, and it wouldn't be the first time that I've had to do something like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I held on to Dez's money.
Mm-hmm.
Like she literally sent me everything. Um, so like she physically could not spend money,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I gave her essentially an allowance,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I mean, like
How you doing, Chantal?
I am a mom, so I guess in a way I feel like I'm somewhat qualified to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. It feels weird. I mean, I don't know. I find it really funny because I don't always look at myself as being like super duper responsible. Like I still feel like a child.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I totally thought when I was younger that when I hit adulthood, I would just be like, bam, look at me, I'm an adult now. And that's not how life works.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I thought like it would be like a switch would click and I would be a totally different person. But like I still feel like I'm a fucking child myself. I'm a child raising a child.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in becoming a parent, I've definitely grown up a lot. And in like all of the things that I've experienced in my life, I've grown up a lot. But I don't know. Does that feeling ever go away? I doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a harsh reality I didn't want to
Yeah.
to realize, you know.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
No, being an adult is not fun.
It's not.
Kids are always like, I want to grow up. And I'm like, no,
Right?
you
You're like, no, you
don't.
don't. I keep telling my kid, I'm like, don't do it. Don't grow up. This guy's like, why? I'm like, because being an adult sucks.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's like, but I am. I can't stop it. I'm like, no, you stop that. Stop it now.
What would you? What's the matter?
He thinks he's a parrot.
You parrot. Nah. Oh my goodness. Why does it keep fluctuating from, I don't know if YouTube is right, because it keeps fluctuating to nobody being here, but some people are talking in the chat, saying hello to each other, and it's like, what is going on here?
I don't know.
Suzu.
Me, I don't know. I don't got an answer for you.
No. I think it's still early and people are still waking up. And it's 10 o'clock.
10? That's not that early.
No, not that early anymore.
I mean, I haven't slept yet. So.
I know.
It's funny because a little while ago I was kind of like, I might go lay down. Now I'm like, nah. Debating on making myself coffee.
Mm.
I am glad I have an espresso machine for that very reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I am over the moon that my parents did not get rid of that. So I bought that espresso machine for my mom when I was working at Starbucks. When I was working at Starbucks, I don't know if they still have it, but I think so. It's like partner discount day or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's specifically for like the big ticket items like that, right? And that's exactly what I did. is I bought it when I had like an increased discount day.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, so it's fairly old, but my mom has gotten into more so like Nespresso,
Mm-hmm.
and so she doesn't use it anymore. And so they took it out of the kitchen, but I was like, don't get rid of it. I'm like, I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm like, I don't have an espresso machine. I don't have something to make the kinds of beverages that I like. I'm like, don't get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, and they're like, but you don't have room for it. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I will find a place that has enough room for it. And I mean, there's plenty of room here. So, I mean, right now the counters are pretty full, but I think we have a pretty good idea of how to make our kitchen space larger.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I'm pretty excited about that. At first, I was like, it feels kind of weird not having like a dining room, because I've always had a dining room. Actually, not really in the condo. In the condo, I didn't really have a dining room. But at first, I thought it was weird. But now that we're going to change the dining room kind of into like a breakfast nook, and we're going to have like some extra space over here, I think that will make it feel like I have a large kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, because
It's gonna be an extension of the kitchen.
yeah. So I'm super excited about that. And so not having a dining room table, I'm like, whatever, who cares? Right? Because really the
We
thing
don't eat there anyway.
yeah, the thing that I care about more is having the space to do what I want to do, right? Like, I mean, I don't know how much like actual baking and stuff I'm gonna want to do based on like the trauma and stuff that I've been through.
Yeah.
But I think if I feel like it's an inviting place, then I might be more inclined to do so, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Zuzu. Hi, Zuzu. Zuzu. Zuzu's like, you've been giving Izzy so much attention. Where's mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Izzy has determined that I'm her human now.
Yeah.
I'm her human now. You're just like
You're the community cat.
Yeah, you're the house bicycle cat.
Yeah.
I was like, how do I say that? You know that phrase, right?
Oh, I never heard of that, Kyle. Welcome back, Wolf. How you doing?
What did you never heard of?
Shan, did you hear about the Audrey cutting ham case? It's really, really nasty. Never heard of it, Kyle.
Well, we might have to check it out. Maybe we can check it out after the live.
Maybe.
Chantel doesn't want to listen to true crime with me anymore.
I just have videos to catch up on.
What videos?
Other Diamond Daughter videos.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't understand how, like, what? I don't get it. I don't even, yeah, I got no words.
That child was killed on so many levels. Oh, okay. Audrey Cunningham case. I'm gonna look that up. Oops.
What are you doing, Zuzu? Oh, and there's a Charlie. Jesus. You kind of scared me, Charlie.
There's actually no real... Oh, here's it. This one right here. Oh, that's Amber. Oh, no. It is. Okay. I'm going to put it in my watch later. So we're going to watch this later.
Cool. Chantel's funny. Like, I don't know. I really like getting every bit of information.
Oh, so do I.
And squeezing every little bit out. And there have been a few videos that Chantel just stops because she's like, okay, we get it. And she's like, I'm done with you. Stop talking. And I'm like,
I get annoyed when they talk too much.
well, yeah. But I mean, it's funny because
It's like,
it's the people that you choose
Yeah.
that you seem to get annoyed with.
I know.
But like the people that I listen to consistently, you don't seem to have issues with.
No.
The only time that you had an issue with Eleanor was when it was a Freaky Friday one, and you're
Yeah.
like, that's not what I want.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're just like, I'm not in the mood for Kimberly.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I'm golden.
Yeah. But then when we listen to the ones that you seem to choose, you're like, ugh, stop talking.
So true.
Like, why don't you pick the ones that we like then?
Right?
Oh.
Now I'm really interested. Wolf said that they failed the little girl on so many levels. So
Yeah.
I'm interested now.
Yeah. There's a lot of cases like that.
And it's a little girl. So.
Actually, you want to hear something funny? This morning, I realized. So you know how I told you, I'm like, I know that I've partaken in
Turn off.
true crime before. And I was like, I know I've heard a lot of true crime stuff. Like I know that I consume it because I remember it. But I was like, I don't know.
My computer froze.
Oh. I was like, I don't know how I consumed it in the past. I couldn't like think of it. But today.
Oh, okay. Here it is.
Oh. It didn't freeze.
It didn't freeze.
Cool.
Oh, it's freezing up.
But it's not shutting down.
No.
Anyway, so this morning, I was listening to Eleanor, and I mean, like the whole case, I was like, this sounds familiar. And not just like I know the case, because yes, I knew the case, but I was like, this just sounds familiar. And it was like the last few sentences of the video. And I was like, I have heard her say this before. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that I have not watched this video because like it shows me which videos I've watched in recent times, right? But also I have a really good memory for some things.
Here, have this one because I have two.
I have one.
Oh, okay.
You gave me one.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you got 3 of them.
Yeah.
You could give it to Sky if you don't want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But the last few sentences of the video, I was like, that is how I've listened to true crime before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I listened to Eleanor before.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and I totally listened to this case
from
her. And I was like, maybe I did partake in true crime on YouTube and I didn't even remember.
Yep. Very cool. Yeah, we watch a lot of true crime. When we're not live and stuff, I watch a lot of other Diamond people, and we watch true crime.
Yep.
And I watch my other friends play games and stuff like that. Like,
you partake in multiple different things.
I do. I'm around the 420 community. Like, I'm part of that community. I'm part of the diamond dotting world.
My YouTube watching habits right now, it's pretty much solely true crime. But I do also enjoy the theorist channels.
Okay.
So Matt Pats.
even though it's really sad that Matt Pat is stepping back. I don't know how I'm going to feel about him not being in the videos anymore. But I don't know. Like, I like game theory and film theory and style theory and food theory. I find them really entertaining. But I also I like to learn things. And so I really like the theory channels.
Zuzu. Mama.
Zuzu, get down!
Get down now. No wonder you were whining. Bad. That's bad.
What, he's whining because he's doing something he shouldn't do?
Yes.
Weirdo.
I have a weirdo cat. All my cats are weirdos.
I don't know.
Except Izzy. Izzy's not that weird.
No, Izzy's super calm and chill. And it's funny because you said your cats are weird. But I mean, technically, Izzy isn't. I mean, Izzy was your mom's.
Yeah.
And now Izzy, I guess, is mine.
Mine.
And she's smacking. I love how she just like.
I'm still her owner.
Fine.
And paper food, litter.
True that. I mean,
what are you going to start helping me pay for stuff?
Well, what's the point of me helping to pay for one cat when you have to pay for
all of them?
4?
Yeah.
You may as well just let her use your stuff.
I know. Damn it. Shit.
Though, I mean, I guess, I don't know.
Well, that was short-lived.
If Sky took a more active role and was like, Charlie is my cat, then maybe, just maybe, I would. Right? But, like, Sky would have to also, like, contribute to cleaning and, yeah, like, actually dealing with the cat stuff. But Sky doesn't want to and won't, so. But if Sky decides that they're getting a kitten, then they're sure as hell doing it.
Once every time he comes over, he has to clean the cat.
Oh, no, it would be like every day. Every day he's here.
Oh, okay. Gives me a break.
Yeah.
Which well, I mean, I do now, like today.
Yeah. I mean, like, I help too. Mostly when you're not here, but I still help. I've done it.
And I'm eternally grateful for that.
Yeah.
Hey, Rain. Good afternoon. How are ya?
That's what roommates are for.
Yeah.
We help each other.
Yeah. And we went quiet.
Yeah.
So how you doing, Rain?
I'm not looking at the chat, so I can't really help you there.
Yeah, she just said good afternoon.
Well, I got that.
I'm reading to you what they say.
I was just saying, like,
in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
You're all right? Did you just wake up? Well, I'm glad you're all right. At 2, do you want to go live with me, Rain? All right, awesome. At 2 o'clock, she's gonna
go live with you?
Yeah.
I figured as much. I'm pretty good at context clues.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of obvious because I asked and then she said yes.
I mean, some people aren't good at context clues. You're not great at context clues.
No, I am not. Because I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Mm-hmm. You don't know what a context clue is?
No. Never heard of that terminology before.
Okay, well, do you know what context is?
Yes.
Okay. What is context?
I don't know how to describe it.
I know what context is. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, so context is the subject matter, I suppose, right? Like the when you're talking about something, there's it's actually not an easy thing to explain.
It isn't easy. But I know what context means. Like I do know that it is very hard to explain.
Yeah, let's ask Google.
Google.
Let's see how Google describes it.
Google.
Define context.
Definition of context. Setting for an event, statement, or idea, and in terms of which it can be fully understood in a sense.
I didn't hear it.
The circumstances that form the setting for an event.
Yes. Okay.
I
was gonna say situation or
yeah. So a good way to talk about context clues is if you were to look at a picture, right? And there's, say you're looking at a picture of a crime scene. Let's go with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you didn't know it was a crime scene and you saw a red splotch on the floor, would you think, like, say it's in a kitchen, a picture in a kitchen, and there is a red spill on the floor, but everything else looks normal, what is the first thing that your brain is going to do? It's going to use the surroundings as context to form what your brain is seeing, right? So your brain is going to use those context clues to say, hey, this is probably a spill of tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Right? It's not going to go to, oh, that's blood, right? Because of what you're, like, the context that you're seeing, right? Now, if you're having a conversation with somebody and somebody says, this is a crime scene, and they show you the picture, now that you have that context clue, you look at that in a different way, right? So, when you're talking about conversations like that, like, you asked a question, but I didn't see the responses, right? And so with me not seeing the responses, I have to use my senses and take the context of what has been going on and determine what it is I believe the other person had said.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm working on a lighthouse for my aunt.
Just
Sorry,
make-
she just...
No, I know. It just made me think about when I asked you what it was. You're like, a lighthouse. I'm like, I can see that.
That's what I'm working on, is a lighthouse.
Earlier, see, this is a good example of you not understanding context clues. Earlier, Chantel asked me to help her section off her canvas. So I'm sectioning it off, and Chantel is talking about the fact that her previous kit was square drills. And I was referring to the conversation that we were having about drill shape, and I asked her what this one was. And she said, a lighthouse. What was the other thing you said? You said it's for Pat.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
That's not what I'm asking. Because I wasn't paying attention at all to what she was saying.
Okay, but it was literally a question in response to what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm dumb.
That's why I said you're not very good at context clues.
No.
Right? So you just assumed that I was doing a non sequitur when I was really just continuing the conversation that we were having.
Yep. Because I'm special.
Just a wee bit. Just a wee little bit.
Here. What's here? What do you mean, Rain? What's here? I don't understand what you're asking, sweetheart.
We need context.
We need context.
What did she say? Just it's here?
Yeah.
I mean, part of me wants to say she was being a smartass. But I don't really know.
What do you mean, Rain?
That's one thing that I find a little bit tricky with live streaming is that
Waiting for people's responses?
no. Is that if you are not actively looking at the chat and you don't see when they said something, you're not 100% sure if they're what they're referring to, if they're talking about the conversation that you're presently having.
Yeah, and because it's we're on a lag. There's a bit of a lag.
That too, but I mean, like, if we saw the comment at the moment that it came in, we would have a context clue.
Yeah,
to tell us that she was probably talking about what we had said.
Your Amazon order, my tool to remove links from my watch, and nail tips to do my nails. Awesome, Rain.
Cool beans. I need to do both of our nails.
Yep. And my cats are frapping.
Yay, zoomies.
Yay, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I mean, Charlie and
Yes? Zuzu?
Yeah.
It's toss up between Zuzu.
Zuzu has the zoomies, but Charlie's just chasing him around.
Charlie always has the zoomies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what you get when you have a younger cat, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There's no diamond there. You press so hard, Chantel.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to break your drills in half. That'd be how you got them stuck in here.
Huh?
I said that'd be how you got them stuck in here.
Oh, probably.
That'd be how you got like 3 drills in here.
Nah. Suzu. Hey. Stop. Stop. Hey, Stinkers, how's it going?
Long time no chat.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Hiccup.
How you doing? I don't like this placer.
What placer are you using?
It's the 2-placer or 3-placer, but it's angled. And I don't, it's not working for me.
Yeah, that seems weird. I have mixed feelings about the angled ones.
I like the angled single placer. I don't mind that.
No, I get that. I'm just saying I have mixed feelings. Like, I completely understand.
Zuzu!
I don't know why mine is so finicky.
Mine just... I don't know if it's working.
I don't know. I was messing around with it last night, this morning. Like, I don't know why mine doesn't. Like, mine's really finicky.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why. There we go. Ugh.
Come on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Why does my light always have to be a piece of shit?
I don't know. Well, it doesn't help that we're plugging in.
I know. It's. We really need to move. Like.
Mm-hmm. It will be done.
Mm-hmm.
Stinkers, where did you go?
He ran away.
He just said hi and then stopped talking.
Poof.
Stinkers.
Vanished.
Poof.
Whoosh.
Just poof.
Gone.
Gonzo. Maybe he's working.
Mm. Maybe he's like, ugh, Shayson. Don't want to listen to that crazy bitch.
Mm-hmm. Crazy bitch.
It's like I started listening in the morning so that I didn't have to listen to her voice. Honestly, I don't think people think that. I mean, I hope they don't.
No. They like you.
So you say.
So you say.
Why? Is yours still on?
No.
Oh, they both turned off. Okay, well, oh.
Work on the ground.
Oh.
That's ridiculous.
Oh.
I'm changing it.
I have a feeling it's the spot on the extension cord.
Probably.
That worked.
Oh my god, we're having issues.
Light issues.
Light issues.
I think that helped a lot because I
Mhm.
think my light is brighter now.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's the spot on the extension cord. That extension cord might have gotten liquid in it or something.
Maybe.
Didn't close my tray. Ooh. That was lucky.
Careful.
They jumped up,
But landed?
but all landed in the tray.
Oh.
Lucky me!
Lucky Shay.
Lucky me. This isn't the pen I'm using right now.
It.
I'm gonna put these over here. I don't know why, but that made me think of a song. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a dear friend of mine.
I don't know the rest of the words.
I stopped for copyright reasons.
Oh. Holy shit, we've been on for an hour and 43 minutes.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I was probably talking to myself for an hour, so.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. And then we're going to pick up again at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
With rain.
With rain. And take care, guys. See you then. Bye.